Hello everyone! Well, I'm on my way to Germany this time. Yes, another fair. And I'm here with my friend and she's filming, so don't worry, I'm not filming and driving at the same time. But, well, we're going to have a 2-day stay in Germany and I hope I'll be filming there as well. So, at the moment we're in Germany already, on the highway. And I should be able to drive really, really fast, but I'm not doing that. So, next clip will be at the fair. Well, here we are at the fair. There's a really long queue, but at least we're here. It's exactly 11 o'clock, I think. It was a 4-hour drive, but we're here. The fair is called 1 to 12 die Messe, 1923 of course, and it's in Rheda. And it's a large fair with close to 200 exhibitors. And here is half of the exhibitors in the zaal. And it doesn't look too busy here, but I filmed this towards the end of the show, towards closing time. But it was quite busy. And then there's a foyer where there's a few exhibitors. And through the foyer you can find Halle 1, where there's the other half of the exhibitors. And as I said, it's not too busy. This was like 10 minutes before closing time. And I was running around trying to buy some other things. Now, this was at the beginning of the fair, and this is the table of Elisabeth Coseret, and she makes beautiful porcelain and earthenware pieces. And it was really, really busy at her table, and that's because, here she is, that's because she is retiring this year, and we all love her pieces. I have loads of her pieces. I've always bought from her, and everyone was kind of scrambling to get to her stall, and here she is. She's such a lovely woman. I will miss her at the fair. And her work, of course, is fantastic. And I had to buy a few pieces for a friend who couldn't come to the fair, so that's why I took some of the photos. But it's always a good reference to have some of the pieces there with the prices, because then you can get an idea of what it was like. I couldn't film a lot because it was so busy. And of course I did buy a few pieces for myself as well. But I'll show you that in another video. And here we have Oppenhausgemachtes by Ingrid Otto. And she's a lady who makes all of these wonderful carpets, stitched carpets, and they're all her own design. And I particularly like this one. This one was really big. This would fit a beautifully large room. And look at the fine stitching and design. I really like this piece. And here you can see it's 56 stitches in an inch. So many stitches. And she sells kits from all of these designs. I'm not sure if the large one had a kit or not. I can't remember what she said about that one. But there's so many designs, and like I said, they're all her own designs. And she also had little different designs, you know, like the little gnomes and some furniture with little pretty little things. The next miniaturist I'm showing you is Wil Werson, and she's a Dutch lady, and I'm a bit of a fan of her work. She makes wicker work or basket work, I don't know what you would call that. But I have several of her pieces, and I love her work. So here's an overview of some of her pieces. some of which I do already have. And I also bought a new piece. And here on the left is her new collection of Fortnum and Mason pieces, which she was talking about to me, which was she copied from after a visit to Fortnum and Mason. She really liked the baskets. And here she was talking about the one on the left, yeah, the one I'm pointing at there. So she copied it exactly the way it was.
Maar dat is bijna altijd zo. Dat het echt leuker is als op de foto. Ik hoor dat ook zo vaak.
And here Will said that in the pictures or video, the pieces don't look nearly as good as in real life. And that's absolutely true. These videos don't do any of these pieces justice at all. And next to Wil Werson was Betty from Betty Miniaturen. And she makes furred animals and teddy bears, and her pieces are really fantastic. I have one of her bears and I absolutely adore that one.
Is this the only one you have in this color?
That's, yeah. And here we have monkeys. Yeah, lots of little animals. Dogs. Donkeys.
She's so clean. She's so cute. She's so... No, this one's schattig. Echt. Oh, hier. Een trophy. Dat zei je hoor. And next to Betty was another Dutch lady, Ans Vogels, and together with her husband Gert, they make ivory, recycled of course, and wooden turnings, and it's combined with gold and silver. And I love their work as well. I have a lot of their pieces. I've bought them over the years in the past, and now unfortunately they will be retiring. I think they're coming to one more show in Houten in the Netherlands, and then they end their business. But I love their work as well. This one is just incredible. Er is anders gewoon iets aan. Welke vind jij het mooist?
Welke vind ik het nou? Dit.
Sorry.
Er zit een heel klein beeldje op en dat heb ik nog gemaakt toen ik niet zo trilde.
Oh.
Dus dat zou ik nou niet meer kunnen. Daar ben ik wel heel trots op.
Welke is dat?
Deze.
Die, hè?
Ja.
Volgens mij heb ik die ook.
Een heel
met
klein
dat
beeldje zit erop.
Ja, die heb ik ook.
Ja. En de globus vind ik mooi.
Ja.
Maar de meeste zijn wel weer uitverkocht. Dus
Ja,
het is alles wat we hebben.
I was looking for some food items, so the next table I visited was by Christina Hampe, and she's from Germany, and I knew her from Instagram, but I never met her in real life. And her food is just wonderful. She's really, really good. Yeah, she's really good. Wonderful, wonderful food. I really like this. It looks
delicious. And I love the pizza. I'm buying one of those. So I bought a few pieces, but I'll show you later in the next video what I bought. Now, Christina herself didn't want to be in the video, but her partner, husband, I don't know, I assume it's her husband, he didn't mind being on the video. Actually, a lot of the people who I asked to film didn't want to be in the video, which I can understand because I never show my face either. It's really, oh my God. Echt. Oh. Die ga ik zo eventjes. Beautiful.
Hello, I'm Timaya. I'm under the name of Enchanted Dolls. I make polymer clay dolls with big characters. They were made from scratch. It takes a long time to make one.
I can imagine. Well, I'm sorry about the sound quality there, but Timaya's voice drowned in the background noise, so I had to do something about that. But she makes wonderful dolls, and I met her in London, and I didn't get a chance to film her there. So I met her again here, so I thought I'd show you these dolls. And they're wonderful, fun characters, and fully hand sculpted, of course, and dressed. And actually, Timaya got her artisanship a year and a half ago from the IGMA, International Guild of Miniature Artisans in the US. And this doll, the Queen of England, I just love that. That was in the PIMA entries in London as well. And I showed you that, I think, in my previous vlog about the Kensington Fair. And here it is again. Yeah, so much fun. Wonderful, wonderful dolls.
Das ist was Besonderes. Ich liebe das aber. Das hätte ich gedacht. Heute Abend gucken. Mein Mann ist sowieso Fußball. Heute ist ja großer Fußball hier.
And this is the work of Sun Lemmens, another Dutch lady, and she's a goldsmith and an IGMA fellow, and she makes the most beautiful miniature jewelry with real gemstones and other small works in silver and gold. And she is really good. I love her work. And of course, I did buy something. I just couldn't resist. My friend said, "Oh, look, did you see this?" I didn't see it before, but once I'd seen it, I couldn't. I had to buy it. So, yeah. I'll keep it a surprise, though. You'll find out next week. This is our hotel for the night.
And after a long day at the fair, we went to our hotel and I booked a room in this castle. And the building is early 17th century castle. And it's lovely. It has a park on the side and has lovely surroundings. It was built in the Renaissance style. And later it did have some remodeling, especially on the inside. But it still has the charm of a real castle, and the surroundings are lovely as well. And as we were having some really beautiful weather, we also took a stroll in the town at night, or in the evening anyway, and which was also very pretty. So we really enjoyed that stay there. Well, I have a lot more to show you, but I don't have time to edit more now, so that will have to be for next time. Thank you for watching. Until next time.